All right, can you stand one more? Okay. Once again, before we conclude with the last music today, this week, and certainly for this year, as far as the camps, let's give a special thank you over to Mr. Sam and Perry Alley over here for running the sound for us. I also want to thank some folks here at the university who have helped make this financially possible for us to do this week. And I know some of them could not be here, but I'm going to thank them anyway. Vice Chancellor for Research, Dr. Nasser Arshadi. I don't think he can be here this afternoon. Let's see, Dr. Tom Walker, who is the Dean for Continuing Professional Studies here, who's been playing with us this week in the band some, for his assistance, and to Dr. Jim Richards, the Interim Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication, for giving us the backing to make this possible for this week. So please help us thank those folks that do. I also want to give a special shout out to our students here at UMSL who have been extremely critical and important to us this week in helping out and staying over as chaperones over in Oak Hall in the dorm for the resident campers this week, in addition to playing with the bands and doing 1,000 other things behind the scenes. I see Kim Abishan back here. Kim, stand up so we can see you. Okay. Tony Johnson up here. Also helping us out in the band this week, our lead trumpet player here in the UMSL Jazz Ensemble does a great job. Please help us thank Mr. Dustin Schrum. And we got, you heard him earlier on piano, our pianist in the Jazz Ensemble, Mr. Justin Young. And I think he could not be here this afternoon, tending to other duties, Mr. Zach Nienaber, who was part of that. Once again, special thank you to the guy who has been not just help, he actually has been chiefly responsible for helping put this thing together. Help us once again thank our director of bands here at the university for everything. Mr. Gary Brandis, if you will. Okay, Dr. Gina Ganal, I know I saw her here earlier. I think she had to leave, the Associate Dean for Continuing Studies, who's so helpful for getting this everything done here in the JCPenney Conference. Help us thank Dr. Ganal. Really need to thank the Diodario String Company that I'm proud to be associated with. They were the sponsors this week for our camp. T-shirts made those possible. So let's thank Diodario for sure. I want to thank the Getson Musical Instrument Company for helping make it possible for Mr. Scott Whitfield to be here this week. And the Con Stelmer Company for always helping us out with Mr. Dave Pietro, with Mr. Dave Scott, and Mr. John Harner. Help us thank the Con Stelmer. And the Yamaha Corporation of America for all the things that they do for me personally, and also for helping to sponsor Mr. Gary Hobbs on drums. Let's thank Yamaha. All right. Good again, everybody. All right, we're going to close out of here with God. This has got to become our traditional closer at all of our concerts, whether we're on tour or at the end of a camp. Kind of gets the band kind of going here. We hope it does you too. You're going to hear from Mr. Scott Whitfield on trombone on this, and you're going to hear from Mr. Rod Fleeman on guitar. You're going to hear from Chip McNeil. You're going to hear from Hugh Jones. You're going to hear from Dave Pietro. You're going to hear from Joel Vanderheiden. You're going to hear from Aaron Lady. All at the same time, at some point. And also, we'd like to showcase our drummer, Mr. Gary Hobbs. With the whole band, pretty good workout. And let's see, you've met everyone. You've met Nat Harmon. You met Gary Brandish. You met Scott Whitfield. You met Dave Dickey. You met Dave Scott. You met John Harner. You just met Dustin Shum. You've met Herman Mahari in the trumpet section. You want to hear from Gary Hobbs, Rod Fleeman, and Ken Keener on piano. And this is our closer. Thanks for being here. It's been a great week, and we hope sign up early for next year, because this camp will be about twice the size as it is now. And we're proud to say we're the only big band camp in this area, and actually probably in this part of the country, that's accessible to you outside of our week next week in Omaha. So once again, check out the CDs on the way out and the other materials that are out there. And we will see you, if not before, we'll see you right here again next year. Okay? Is that a deal? I said, is that a deal? I said, is that a deal? All right, what I'd like to hear. Here is Paul McKee's arrangement of Thelonious Monk's Rhythmony.